Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin, Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent, Carter, Harrow, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. And now, Hometown Hangout presents the Locker Room Show on K105.
279 teams began this journey. Only 16 made it this far. For months, the work, the sacrifice, the belief, all leading to this floor, Rupp Arena. The dream has an address, and this evening the Cougars have arrived. From Litchfield to Lexington, a season's worth of moments has earned them this stage. Across the floor stands Taylor County, another team chasing the same dream. Now, under the bright lights, every possession matters a little more. Every moment lasts a little longer. Win, and you keep dancing. Lose, and it's over. This is the Sweet 16, and this is Cougar basketball. And a good evening, and welcome courtside to Rupp Arena for tonight's coverage of Cougar basketball on K105. I'm Sam Gormley. He's Stephen Smith. And Stephen, this is pretty cool.
Man, Sam, I've been in this place a handful of times and never got to sit this close to the court, but it's just really crazy right now, Sam. You look around this arena, and about 3/4 of it, there's a little patch of red down at one end zone, but there's a whole bunch of orange in this place.
Here's what I want to do for us right now. I want us both just to kind of take 5 seconds just to take this in, because then we got to lock in for those that can't make the trip here. So how's that sound? I think we're both going to take 5 seconds to just take it in here. There we go. 5 seconds here, Rupp Arena. It's pretty darn cool. Massive Grayson County student section. And it's an opportunity here to do something that only has happened once other time in the history of the program. Taylor County's the opponent. This is the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show here on K105. Make sure to stop by and see them before, during, and after every Grayson County game this season. And coming up, we're going to introduce you to both the Cardinals of Taylor County, the Cougars of Grayson. We'll talk to Travis Johnston, and we'll have Stephen's strategies, starting lineups, and who knows what other shenanigans we could get into. As this is Grayson County Cougar basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
From preschool to prepared, from ready to grow to ready to do, where new becomes normal and me becomes we, as each adventure builds resilience and flexibility, and teamwork, communication, problem solving, and responsibility give way to achievement in the classroom, on the field, and in the spotlight. Achievements measured in inches lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential meets purpose. Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Remember when your friend used to vacation? Contact the certified experts at Your Global Getaway.
Visit yourglobalgetaway.com.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a future designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMaster for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Paul Duda, Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to Rupp Arena here, where Grayson County and Taylor County are about to get rolling in the Sweet 16. As a reminder, we're not allowed to show video. It's not our decision. The KHSAA does not allow us to stream any video. It's not even something that there's an option for us to do it. It's just completely outlawed. So if you're obviously you're listening with us right now, there's no way for us to show you video of anything. Theoretically, we could show you video of us, but I don't think anybody really wants to watch us for 2.5 hours straight.
Yeah, probably not.
We'll probably break some TV screens if we do that as well. Taylor County, though, the opponent tonight for Grayson County. They enter with a record of 26-9. They're playing their best basketball right now. They've won 10 straight games. They're champions of the 5th region. And, I talked to somebody from the 5th region before their tournament, and I said, it's probably North Hardin, Caverna, the favorites, and he said, no, I think Taylor County is. And he called it. I'll give him credit. And Taylor proved that, winning each game going away. Thomas Nelson, 74-49. Caverna, 52-35. And North Hardin, 68-49. The players you're going to need to know, Stephen. Cooper Stone, the Greene County transfer, 21.5 points per contest. Bryce Vernon, another sophomore, 14.7 points, 4.7 rebounds. But the name that we're going to have to circle tonight, and you're not going to miss him, Brighton Close. 6'6", 310 pounds. And Stephen, sometimes, I feel like when they put the list of heights and weights, you go, maybe he's a little shorter. Nope. Brighton Close is every bit of 6'6", 310. He's a massive human being.
Yeah, we talked about him a few minutes ago. He looks like an offensive lineman out there, and I understand he'll be playing for another group of Cardinals next year as a offensive lineman. But, yeah, he's a big old boy, and we'll have our hands full with him.
Grayson County, first time they've been here since 2009. We'll take a break, introduce you to them after this. This is Cougar Basketball, presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Living on the lake is a luxury. Lake homeowners have been supplementing their properties with the best quality rock, stone, and asphalt products from Scotty's Contracting and Stone for years. Scotty's Quarry has been serving our lake customers with cleaner, underground mined, pure limestone for driveways, landscaping, and construction projects. Our crushed stone products can also be used to assist in erosion control near waterways. If you live on the lake, contact Scotty's Contracting and Stone for an estimate on high-quality products and service at 270-259-5696.
At Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield, Dr. Priyank Chauhan provides compassionate care for adults and seniors. Board certified in internal and geriatric medicine, he's dedicated to managing chronic conditions, preserving independence, and enhancing the quality of life. Proudly serving Grayson County, because your health matters. Schedule today. Call Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield at 270-259-8888.
Cougar Basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Fourth time ever Grayson County playing in the Sweet 16 here at Rupp Arena. Played there in 1993, lost in 2001 as well. In 2009, though, they won a game here before falling in the Elite Eight to a West Jessamine team that was led by a guy by the name of Jared Poulsen. Ironically enough, the team in 2001, they lost to North Hardin. You know a player on that North Hardin team, Stephen? A guy by the name of Andre Woodson.
Ah, okay.
Maybe a name there of some Kentucky connections.
Pretty good pedigree there.
For both of that. So I guess you're playing a team that has a Louisville connection here on this one. Does that help? I don't know. We'll have to see as this game goes along. For Grayson County, though, Stephen, it has been an unbelievable season. But they're not done yet, and really the best part about this, and we've talked about this so much, is that the Cougars have 5 guys, and of those 5, I could tell you, hey, it's this guy that is the leading scorer tonight. You wouldn't be surprised at any of them. No,
really any of the 5 starters. Got 4 of them leading, or 4 of them are averaging double figures, and then Caden Gaither is right behind them at like 9.8 or something like that. So essentially, you could say all 5 guys that start the game are averaging double figures.
And that is going to get it done. Last time the Cougars were here, Travis Johnston, well, he was on the floor playing. We'll take a break, talk to him, get his thoughts of the matchup after this, as this is Cougar Basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Lest Might Oak in Litchfield.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Midway Pharmacy might not have the best selection of fashion accessories, and that's because they're much more interested in your health and less interested in whether or not you're stylish. At Midway Pharmacy, you're getting more than a pharmacy. You're getting a pharmacist who's committed to working with you on all things health-related. Rely upon the full team of pharmacists at Midway Pharmacy. Experience what matters the most when you visit any county-wide location of Midway Pharmacy.
Homeowners, especially on the lake, have most likely experienced or will experience water erosion on their properties. There is a solution and preventative measures that can protect against this type of erosion. With the help of products and service from Scotty's Contracting and Stone, Crushed Rock Road enhancements can provide erosion control and shoreline protection. Well-designed and maintained erosion control helps ensure that today's beautiful and safe landscapes remain so tomorrow. To discuss erosion control and shoreline restoration solutions with Scotty's Contracting, call 270-259-5696.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley joined now by head coach Travis Johnson from the Grayson County Cougars. Coach, it's been, I mean, we've talked since, but it's been a little over a week since that game against Meade County. It feels like it's been 3 months. What has this week been like?
It's been very hectic. A lot of stuff that we needed to do, rightfully so. But it was really good to get away yesterday, come have a practice, have a meal, and then kind of get off our feet in the hotel and stuff. And we got to bring them out this morning and watch St. X and Covington Catholic play and get them a little bit of a feel of what it looks like, what it feels like out here. And it seems like it's been forever, but it also crept up on us pretty fast.
How do you handle the moment when you walk out? I mean, I know even just when we walked out at Rupp, it hit me, and I'm just a media guy. How do they handle it?
I think you got to smile about it. You know, I mean, it's like a reward when you get to step out there. It shouldn't be something that, yeah, it's bigger, more people, lights are pretty bright out there. But at the same time, it should be a moment of, hey, this is what our hard work gave us, and everything that we wanted, this is what we achieved, and now we get to go do it. So as long as they look at it like that and a positive view, they're going to be nervous. Everybody's going to be nervous. Taylor County is going to be nervous probably, but as long as they handle it in a positive view, then it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
I know when I was talking with Taylor County's coach earlier this week, I brought up the scrimmage that you all won in November, and I said comparing November basketball and March basketball is like comparing apples and oranges. How have you seen them improve since November?
Well, you know, and I know he said it. I actually saw him at an AAU event with his boy. He was playing the same place as my boy, and we talked a little bit and just talked about how much different we were. That Stone is an unbelievable player and guard, and he did not play very good at all that game, and I don't know if he's played that bad ever since. I mean, he's averaging 22. So, and then the big kid had just came out of football. I think he had a couple practices and then played and didn't play a ton, but made his presence felt when he was in there. And it's just two completely different teams. They kind of not really changed their style, but they kind of went to more of a against Cougar and North Hardin, maybe because that was their advantage to slow it down a lot more, to where we obviously want to play fast. So we're two different teams. We got new players, everything like that. So it shouldn't – I watched that game, but it really didn't mean anything. I didn't get much from it.
They've now switched to this 1-3-1 defense that has given teams a lot of fits, especially in the 5th region, who has some teams that can fill it up. You mentioned Cougar, North Hardin as well. How do you attack the 1-3-1 that they run?
We got a few things that we're going to do, and you know, it's hard because the kid is so big in the middle that The other guards, they can fan out quite a bit, and but we got to move the ball. They try to match up. We got to move bodies. We got to move the ball. Make them think, hey, is this my area? Is this not my area? Is this my guy? Is this not my guy? So we just, if we move the ball, which we did a pretty good job in practice of lately, if we move the ball and relocate and things like that, I think we'll get some decent looks.
You mentioned Close, their post player. He's massive, 6'7", 310 pounds. You don't see guys like that. How do you go at that?
You got to try to be as physical as you can. Here they'll probably let you be a little more physical, and which he can use to his advantage as well. But we got to swarm him. It can't be easy layups. It can't be him catching it, shooting it, and then rebounding as many times as he wants to put it in. And he's different from some other guys we face, the big guys, where he doesn't pop out very much. But we got to make sure that we got guys in the lane that are swarming him, making it tough for him.
In 2009, Grayson County walked off the floor here as a winner for the only time in program history. But another thing is that the third region hasn't won here since 2015. How do you all snap that losing streak here tonight?
Believe it or not, it's rebounding. I know I say this every time, but I'm telling you, we're very, very good whenever we rebound and get out and run. And even if your shots aren't falling, if you rebound and you get out in transition, get easy ones. And again, we feel like our defense is underrated. So if we can be active and bouncy and get some stops to where we can run, we just got to make this game a pretty fast-paced game.
Coach, good luck. More comes up in the Hometown Hangout locker room show after this, as this is Cougar Basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Because your health matters.
Midway Pharmacy doesn't have the largest selection of perfume, and that's likely because they spend more time making sure you're healthy and less time making sure you smell pretty. At Midway Pharmacy, you're getting more than a pharmacy. You're getting a pharmacist who's committed to working with you on all things health-related.
Because your health matters.
Experience what matters the most when you visit any county-wide location of Midway Pharmacy.
At Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield, Dr. Priyank Chauhan provides compassionate care for adults and seniors. Board certified in internal and geriatric medicine, he's dedicated to managing chronic conditions, preserving independence, and enhancing the quality of life. Proudly serving Grayson County, because your health matters. Schedule today. Call Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield at 270-259-8888.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call Doodah Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Come back to Rupp Arena, where Grayson County is about to take on the Taylor County Cardinals here in the Sweet 16. Sam Gormley and Stephen Smith with you. And Stephen, it's time for your strategies. None bigger than these.
Wow, it's exactly right, Sam. I think one of the keys early on is the team that's able to shake the nerves off first. These kids have dreamed about this their entire life. And to get to this point and to get to this stage, you definitely wouldn't be surprised if they came out and were a little bit nerved. I think the team that's able to settle in first, get in their game plan the best, and then you look at Stone and Close at Taylor County, and I think a big piece of that is what are we going to do with Close? We're going to be able to, I think we'll be able to outrun him, and if we can maintain Stone from having a career night, I really like our chances.
About 15 seconds. What's going through Travis Johnson's mind right now?
Man, I don't know. I know that we talked to him before, and he said, this was better as a coach, and no doubt few people get to experience this on both sides both coaching and playing. But congratulations to Coach Johnston and the great work this year.
This has been the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show. The Cougs and the Cards come up next. This is Cougar Basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
This is the Locker Room Show presented by Hometown Hangout. The Locker Room Show is brought to you in part by Future Designs, Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin, Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. And now, Hometown Hangout presents the Locker Room Show on K105.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Remember when your friend used to say,
"Let's just wing it."
Then you tried planning a trip alone, and when you got lost, your friend said,
"Told you we should have called an expert."
So you decided to try again, but with a pro. Now your friend is off on an unplanned adventure. Don't wing your dream vacation. Contact the certified experts at Your Global Getaway.
Visit yourglobalgetaway.com. When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Kyle writes, "I've been using Future Designs for years, and I've never been disappointed. They're the best in the business." Thanks for letting us know, Kyle. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs, Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin, Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Now, let's get you courtside for Cougar basketball.
Welcome back to Rupp Arena. Grayson County and Taylor County inching closer towards getting underway here this evening. Let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the champions of the 5th region, the Taylor County Cardinals, who enter with a record of 26-9. Cooper Stone is a sophomore. 21.5 points, 5.1 rebounds a game. Griffin Hines is the senior point guard. Number 11, 7.1 points, 2.7 rebounds a contest. Lane Horde is a junior shooting guard, number 12, averaging 10 points and 4.1 rebounds per game. Bryce Vernon is a 6'4" sophomore, number 24. He averages 14.7 points and 4.7 rebounds per game. And Brighton Close is a senior center, 6'6", 310 pounds, averaging 10.5 points and 6 rebounds a game. Once more, that lineup for Taylor County is Stone, Hines, Horde, Vernon, and Close. Assistant coaches are Daryl Guffey, Kobe Penny, Mason Guffey, and Chase Turner, and the head coach is Josh Case. And now, the starting lineup for the Grayson County Cougars, who enter with a record of 25-6. Senior shooting guard number 0, 6'2", Brody Armstrong, 15.2 points, 5.1 rebounds per game. Jagger Martis is a senior shooting guard number 1, 14.4 points, 2.2 rebounds per game. Junior point guard Spencer Langdon, 6.1 points and 12.5 rebounds per contest, or 12.5 points per game and 6.2 rebounds per contest. Caden Gaither is a junior guard, 9.5 points, 2.4 rebounds a game. And Jack Logston, 20.2 points, 6.4 rebounds per game. The WKU commit. Once more, the lineup for Grayson County: Armstrong, Martis, Langdon, Gaither, Longston. Assistant coaches are Brian Hill, Brett Johnston, Daryl Meredith, Ethan Meredith, and Mason Galloway. And the head coach is Travis Johnston. We'll take a break. All the play-by-play is next, as this is Cougar Basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
At Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield, Dr. Priyank Chauhan provides compassionate care for adults and seniors. Board certified in internal and geriatric medicine, he's dedicated to managing chronic conditions, preserving independence, and enhancing the quality of life. Proudly serving Grayson County, because your health matters. Schedule today. Call Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield at 270-259-8888.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call Doodah Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287. Welcome back here to Rupp Arena. Sam and Steven with you. Steven, they're announcing the lineups. The lights are off. They got the spotlights going around. The only thing that makes it not quite Rupp-like as far as a UK game is you don't have the fireworks going off. But other than that, it's pretty darn close.
One of the greatest movies that was ever made, Sam, was the movie Hoosiers, where the small town gets to Indianapolis to compete for a state tournament. The coach brings them in. First thing he does is he measures the goal from the floor to the rim. It's 10 feet. He measures the distance. Now, this one's a little bit longer than we're used to. But when you get inside the lines, it's exactly the same. The three-point line is exactly like the one we got at home. The free throw line is exactly like what we got at home. Let's get going.
Grayson County, it is their fourth ever trip to the Sweet 16. 1993, 2001, and 2009. For Taylor County, it is trip number 9. Last time they made it was 2017. Cougars trying to do something they haven't done since 09, which is win a game here. It would only be the second time in program history that they've done that. And also, they're trying to snap a losing streak for the third region, who has not won a game here since Owensboro cut down the nets back in 2015. Steven, as they say, howdy, howdy.
Let's get rowdy.
It is time here for us to roll. Smiles, Deloach, Bryce, Vernon. The opening tip is in the air, and the Sweet 16 is underway as the tip is controlled by Grayson County. They'll be working from right to left, wearing the road orange jerseys with navy blue numerals. Cougars champions of the third for the first time since 2009. With 25 wins to only 6 losses. Martis drives in, pulls up, free throw line jumper. Good for Jagger Martis, and the Cougs strike first.
Yeah, good start. Jagger able to penetrate, do that pull-up jumper like he does so well.
A reach-in foul going to be called on Caden Gaither now on the other side. He got just a little bit of the backside of Griffin Hines. For Gaither, that is his first foul called of this game. Taylor County 26-9. They have won 10 straight games. Champions of the 5th region. Not necessarily a massive upset, but most of the major predictors didn't have them winning.
Kind of got my attention when they beat Caverna in the semifinals and then took on North Hardin, was able to beat them there in the finals.
Close. He'll drive in on Armstrong. He spins all the way around and kicks into the corner now, finding it to Hines. Long possession here for Taylor County. They want this game to be played in the half court. 3 topside by Cooper Stone, way off to the right. Rebounded by Martis for Grayson County, and the Cougars are pushing. They want this game to be played fast. Gaither runs the baseline, dumps it off to Armstrong, who cuts down, loses the ball on the inside, picked up by Langdon, passes into the corner here to Gaither. Up top to Martis, to the right elbow to Armstrong. He spins, drives in on close, goes up, he's bumped, shots missed off the right side and picked up by Vernon for Taylor County. That's Close showing off his size on the inside. He's a brick wall. And another reach-in foul going to be called on Grayson County. On that far side, it'll go on Martis. Your officials for today's game, Raymond Lightfoot, Luke Rouse, and Maya Smith. 2 quick fouls on Grayson County. Depth is not necessarily a strength of this Cougar team. 2-0 Grayson County. 3 left wing. Good for Taylor County. They're on the board. Lane Horde knocks that in. Shoots at 36% from three-point range. And he puts Taylor County now on top 3-2. 6:20 left here in the opening quarter.
Coach Johnson calling in the play.
Armstrong up top. He spins. He gives it to Logston. Logston being run backward into the corner now to Martis. Martis feeds it into Langdon. Langdon double teamed, takes one dribble, goes up, flips it up left side, and it is missed short as Close was in the vicinity. And he immediately passes it off to Stone up the far side of the floor. Stone picked up by Langdon. Stone fades it away from 10. Way too strong. It's an air ball, but there to pick it up and put it back in, but blocked by Logston on the inside was Horde. Cougars are running. Martis down the left side. Angles back towards the middle. Spins to the left hand. Goes up off the glass. Too strong for Martis. Rebound into the air. Ripped down by the Cardinals as Horde comes down with it. 5:38 left here in the first quarter. 3-2. Taylor County on top.
Yeah, we heard the coach talking about the defense that he actually changed up after the scrimmage that he had with Grayson County. Pretty effective so far.
Left side Stone, guarded by Langdon. Those are AAU teammates. They know each other very well. Vernon to Close, off to the left wing. Another three lit in by Horde, way too strong. Armstrong with a rebound. Cougars trying to push up the near side of the floor. They scored on their first possession, but have gone scoreless since that point. Right side Logston, little jab step, does it a couple of times. He spins to that right hand, kicks it off to the far corner to Armstrong. Pump fake, now Armstrong curls over to the left and nails a three.
Yeah, really good pump fake that Brody was able to get right there, do the step back three like we've seen him do at home plenty of times, just as effective here in Rupp Arena.
Armstrong, 1,000-point scorer. He did that in late December. Up top, Logston nearly takes the ball away, and now Taylor throws it away. Cougar ball. Logston's defensive pressure caused issues towards Horde, and from his backside, he tried to get it back to Stone, but Stone couldn't retreat quick enough.
A lot of guys here in orange were proud to see that, and possibly one that's wearing black that was happy to see that defensive well.
5-3, Grayson County leads. 4 minutes, 34 seconds remaining here in this first quarter from the Sweet 16. Grayson County trying to advance to Friday. Logston, 10 feet on the right side, can't get the shot in. Gaither had the rebound and is fouled on the inside by Taylor County. Fouled by really two guys. I'll be interested who this goes on. They'll whistle it on Hines, just his first.
Really expected to see the refs let them play a little bit, but so far none of the fouls that have been committed have been very bad, Sam.
Yeah, they've been probably fouls. It's just usually, like you said, in the Sweet 16, they let them go. Inside, open to Gaither. It's deflected. Loose ball. Close comes down with it. As it was a good pass, just better defense by Taylor County on the inside.
Yeah, Close has really good hands, too, which is probably some of his success, getting that rebound.
Close signed to play offensive line at Louisville. 6'7", 310 pounds, and he's every bit of that. Logston trying to make sure he can't get the ball right now. 5-3, Grayson leads. Kind of a slow offensive start, which I think what we kind of expected in a game like this with two teams that haven't been here in a long time.
Yeah, Jack kind of three-quarter and Close trying to keep him as they lob
feed
it
it to
over.
Close on the inside over top of Logston. Close misses a shot way off the left, gets his own miss though, goes back up, blocked by Logston on the inside. Cougars pushing. They got 5 on 4. Logston angles back towards the middle, takes it coast to coast, kicks to the corner. Martis, three. Back iron not there. Armstrong with a rebound, and a foul is going to be called on the far side. Martis will have 3 free throws coming. It's so loud in here, Steven, that we couldn't hear
Vernon.
Couldn't hear the whistle as Vernon is called for his first foul. And we're going to see the first substitution into the game. It'll be for Taylor County, but Jagger Martis will have 3 free throws coming. 89.5%, which does technically lead the team, but ironically enough, he's technically not first in the state because he doesn't have enough free throws to qualify for that statistic. Makes the first, makes the second, does Martis. The substitution for Taylor County is going to be Carter Wise. Wise averages 3 points, 1.7 rebounds per game. Head coach Josh Kays described him, Carter Wise, as a big shot bench guy. He is a three-point shooter. 74.1% of his shots come from three as Martis makes all 3 free throws, and Grayson County leads 8-3 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think Grayson County definitely wants to push the pace here. Not exactly sure the way.
Left side, Vernon, open three. Not there. Rebounded by Langdon for Grayson County. Langdon pushes it up the far side of the floor. Angles back towards the near side. Jump pass into the corner. Logston gets the defender in the air. Vernon crosses it now to the right side to Gaither. Fakes the pass. Now does give it to Martis. Martis pulls up 18 right side. Back iron. Not there. Picked up on the floor by Taylor County. Wise ran it down and gives it to Stone. Stone runs in front of Langdon, tried to get that behind the back foul. Stone, coast to coast, runs over Armstrong.
Yes, sir.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, Brody was able to get set up really well. As as Stone was penetrating. I could see him. He got his feet underneath him, rest right on top of it. That's a big call. Good to see Brody sacrificing his body to get the charge.
No surprise at all for that. 8-3, Grayson leads, 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. I think the Cougars have settled in.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Taking good shots and have so far been able to knock down a
Logston
couple of those.
To a cutting Langdon, tries the reverse layup, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of.
I think I heard her say off-white.
It's off. It's going to be Taylor County ball, but it is a media timeout as Grayson County leads 8-3 with 2:49 remaining here in this first quarter of play. This is Cougar basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Paul Duda Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287. Grayson County leads this game 8-3 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Stephen, your thoughts?
Well, both teams are doing a really good job of rebounding on the defensive end. You've got Close down on the other end that seemed like he's grabbed 3 or 4 already. And then down the other end, it's a little bit more balanced. I think Brody got 1, Spencer got 1, Jack got 1. So both teams doing a really good job of making sure they're limiting the other team to just 1 shot.
Right now, Jagger Martis has 5 of Grayson County's 8 points. And you are seeing, though, Close have the factor that you were expecting on the inside.
Yeah, we've done a good job of defending him the best we can. I know they got the 1 lob over us there, but watching him in the finals of the 5th region, he would get it kind of really not even on the block, even up a little bit, and then he was able to make his move and made some pretty impressive moves in that game. So the farther we can push him out catching it, the better.
It is a massive Grayson County crowd here, Stephen. I mean, we look over to our right, and I mean, it is orange as – I mean, it is there are not many open seats that you can look, and we can't see behind us. And I know there's a ton of orange here. There's a decent amount of red, but it is probably 75-25 Grayson.
Yeah, 11 sections right here across this end zone are all painted in orange today. And, you know, we talked about it the other night. We're not real big fans of seeing orange in this building except for us, but we're definitely not big fans of seeing Cardinals in here.
Back underway out of the media timeout. Taylor County trails Grayson County 8-3 with 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Right side Stone, guarded by Langdon. Cougars sticking with man-to-man. Probably not going to zone tonight as they feed it into Close. Picked up by Armstrong. Close double-teamed. Passes off to the free throw line. Spinning all the way around with a bounce pass back right side now to Stone. Back in immediately to Close. Close probably caught a little too far away from the basket. Gives it on the inside. Picks the dribble up and spins his Horde. Back outside down to the right wing to Vernon. Vernon pulls up a 3 with Martis' hand in the face. Can't get it to drop in. And a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Grayson County.
I think, Yeah, we talked about no offensive rebounds, and Close was able to get in there and grab that one. Brody Armstrong picks up his first foul.
Martis will guard here the inbound pass after Armstrong picked up his first foul. 3 right side by Stone. He misses it. Tried to get the flop on the foul, and the rebound goes out of bounds off of Taylor County. You've seen that a lot, and I like that the official didn't give that because I didn't see a ton of contact on that. I mean, listen, Grayson County does the same thing. That foul was on Armstrong. Chase Balnock enters the game here for Grayson County as taking a breather for the Cougars is going to be Caden Gaither. 8-3, they lead Grayson. 2 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Martis left wing to Balnock. Bounce pass to the free throw line to Logston. Spins around the free throw line jumper. Can't get it to drop in. Picked up by Stone for Taylor County. For his size, Stone is a very good rebounder. Close. Drives in on Logston. Gets around him and puts it in. And that ends a scoreless drought for the Taylor County of over 4 minutes.
Yeah, Close kind of just bullied his way in right there.
3. Armstrong to answer. Way too strong. Long rebound chased down by Martis. He gets that free throw line spot. It dies on the back of the rim. Rebounded by Close for Taylor County. Cougars have now gone almost 4 minutes without scoring. They're now 1 for their last 11 from the field as both these teams really struggling to open up shooting. 8-5. Grayson leads, though. 1:15 remaining in the first quarter. Close. In on Armstrong. He spins. He crosses into the corner to Vernon. Vernon drives. Jump pass out to the left wing to Stone. Stone lowers his shoulder, gets the hole, and lays it in. Stone very quick.
Yeah, he is. His first step extremely quick. When he got around Spencer right there, made it all the way to the rim in about one dribble.
Cougars have gone ice cold from the field. Left wing to Ballnock. Bounce pass to Martis. Baseline jumper. Martis good. They left him alone, and Martis makes him pay. And that's a nice little calm down shot from the senior leader, Jagger Martis, who knows a little bit about playing Taylor County, coming from the 5th region in LaRue County.
Yeah, I saw him exchange a nice moment with Coach Keys whenever they ran on the floor there.
Looks like Taylor County will hold for the final shot here of this first quarter, and I'm sure Travis Johnston will be more than fine with letting them do that. 20 seconds remain first quarter. To Close at the elbow. Close handoff to Vernon. Vernon being chased backwards off to Stone on the right side. Stone drives. He'll pull up from 10 near side. It's good for Cooper Stone. He knocks it in with about 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Langdon being run backwards, keeps the dribble going, though does Langdon with 5 seconds. Langdon up top, stops, pulls up, right elbow. Langdon puts the shot in on the right side, and they will not get another shot off as Grayson County at the end of the first quarter leads Taylor County 12-9. This is Cougar Basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Smith Overhead Door is redefining entryways in Litchfield, where every click of the remote promises reliability. It's not just about opening doors, it's about lasting assurance. We offer a service that inspects each part, making sure your door system thrives. With our service agreement, with inspections up to 4 times a year, we spot the signs of wear before they whisper a problem, saving you more than just peace of mind. Opt for a 2-year plan and the savings rise. Make sure you get out the door with Smith Overhead Door at sohd.info. We're not just opening doors, we're opening possibilities.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Grayson County leads Taylor County 12-9 as we get ready to start the second quarter of play. So one thing about being here, Stephen, is that we get longer timeouts. It means more time for us to talk, which is what our listeners have been dying to have.
Yeah, it's probably went kind of like what we expected in the first quarter. And now, you know, both teams are able to get a little bit of a sweat going here, get those nerves shaken off, settle in and start shooting the ball a little bit better as the second quarter gets started.
There is definitely some royalty in the house. I look over to the far side. Head coach of Western Kentucky, Hank Plona, is here, along with assistant coach Martin Cross. I'm sure there are other college coaches throughout the building. Want to make sure I give a shout out. Mr. Spirit is here tonight. And I don't know where he is exactly, but you better believe, Stephen, wherever he is making a whole lot of noise and cheering on his Cougars. And then very quickly, too, I wanted to make sure we give a shout-out to the Gary family. We got a very nice message from Daniel about the loss of his father. I know they had the funeral earlier today, and he mentioned how much his dad loved this Grayson County basketball team. So I just wanted to make sure we gave a message to them as well, and I'm sure they'd love nothing more than the Cougars to pick up a win here.
Absolutely.
Back underway here to start the second quarter of play. Grayson County leads 12-9. Bounce pass left side to Horde as Taylor County starts with the ball from left to right in the home whites. Left wing. Spinning 3 by Hines is good, and it is a 3. Foot was very close to the line, but Taylor County knocks in their second 3 of the game, and we're knotted up here at 12 with 7:35 remaining in the first half.
Obviously, you got Close and Stone, but they got a couple other guys that can fill it up with 4 of them averaging in double digits. Can't let anybody get past you, Sam, in a game like this.
Cougars 4 of 13 from the field in that first quarter of play. Langdon, he'll drive in, pull up in the left lane, in and out, it pops. Picked up by Vernon for Taylor County. Rebounding definitely in favor of the Cardinals so far, but not by as much as you would think. It's only 10-8.
Chase Bonnock into the game doing a really good job chesting up on the other side on the defensive end like we know that he loves to do and is really good at, Sam.
Hines up top. He's their shooter, 39% from three-point range. Hand off to Stone. He can shoot at 46% from 3. He's an offer from Campbellsville. Right now only a sophomore, though. This tells me he's going to get more offers as it goes in. Lowering his shoulder is Close, just barrels through, but stripped and knocked out of bounds by Armstrong for Grayson County. I think Armstrong and Longston, there's no such thing as half a block. You think of a sack in football where you can get half a sack. I think you would probably give both of them a block on that side. As Gaither re-enters, Bonnock sits down for Grayson. It does remain, though, with the Cardinals. Vernon on the right side feeds it into Close. Close takes a couple of dribbles, lowers his shoulder, and it's a
going
foul.
This way.
It's an offensive foul going to be called on Close.
No, on Brody Armstrong.
It's on Armstrong. He pointed the other way, and that's the second on Armstrong. Looked like he got a lot of ball, Steven.
Yeah, it did me too. Close being such a big body, when he turned right there, kind of doesn't make a quick move, but is really deliberate in the way that he moves down in the post.
Close only 50% from the free throw line this season, and he misses that one long. Close signed to play football at Louisville. He was a 3-star recruit who chose the Cards over Eastern Carolina, Liberty, Ohio, and Western Kentucky. This is the first. One more coming to give Taylor County the lead, and it's no good. Rebounded by Armstrong. Travis Johnston keeping Armstrong in the game with those 2 fouls. It's a risk, but it's Sweet 16. Crossing to Gaither. He's wide open. Pump fakes, drives in, jump pass back out to Longston. Deep three, right side, it's short. Close with another rebound for Taylor County, and he gives it out to a wide open Horde who cuts down the lane. He stops, hands off to Vernon, who lays it in on the right side. Armstrong very much could have almost been called for his 3rd foul there.
Yeah, could have been a 3rd on Brody, which would have been huge.
Longston in between the circles, right side to Gaither. Up top to Armstrong now. 14-12, Taylor County leads. Cougars struggling right now. Armstrong 3, no good. Martis had the rebound, and it's stripped and ripped away by Taylor County. Lane Horde has it. Horde comes up the near side of the floor.
Yeah, I think probably Taylor County right now will go back to Close with Brody Armstrong on those 2 fouls.
Close crosses it off to the left side. Bounce pass back into Close, picked up by Longston, and he probably got away with an offensive foul, and Close instead gets a basket on the inside. 16-12, Grayson County now trails, and it is a run here for the Cardinals to open up this second quarter. Just need a basket here. Feeding into Langdon, he spins, got too far underneath the basket as it has to do a bounce pass back to Longston, who pulls up a corner 3, got it! Big one for Jack Longston.
Yeah, on that last play, I wish Jack would have fell down because he might have been able to draw the foul on Close right there.
Grayson County trails Taylor County 16-15. 5 minutes remaining in this first half as there's a 3 topside miss by Vernon. Langdon has the rebound for Grayson County. Langdon up the far side of the floor, angles back towards the near side, gives a pass into the corner to Armstrong. Little head fake for Armstrong, gives it to the elbow. Martis jumper way off to the right, but finds the hands of Gaither on the floor. Gaither spins. Back inside now to Langdon. Up top to Longston. And Travis Johnston, he called for the Cougars to move it now. Armstrong, deep 3, misses off the left side, and Close grabs another rebound for Taylor County. That is his 5th here in the first half, as the Cardinals hang on to a 1-point advantage with 4:25 remaining in the first quarter.
One thing we talked about off air a little bit, Sam, it looks like Close is getting a little bit gassed. Maybe we can get out and run.
Stone drives left side, can't get it in as Longston came over, just being in the vicinity. Armstrong fired out of a cannon, coast to coast layup, can't get it to drop in. Rebound spiked into the air and picked up by Hines for Taylor County. You heard Travis Johnston talk in the open. He felt that the stat that Grayson County had to win today to win the game was rebounding, and right now it is definitely in favor of the Cardinals.
Yeah, Close, big body down there doing a good job.
Baseline run, getting around. Longston going to pick up a foul as the shot can't drop in for Griffin Hines. He'll go for the free throw line. For Longston, that'll be his first.
Foul is on number 24, Longston. That's his first, team's second.
And it's going to send Griffin Hines to the stripe. Hines, 71.7% from the free throw line.
Yeah, getting reports in of people listening all over the place.
First one good for Hines. Hines is a good golfer. He qualified for the state golf tournament as well.
He replaces number 32, Brian Close.
Close has left the game.
And that's big, Sam. It's maybe something that we can capitalize in down low as missed the second free throw.
Cougars get to push now, 17-15. Taylor leads. Logston gets the defender in the air, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Taylor County's Lane Horde. He kind of came underneath of Logston. Logston did probably extend the arm, but it's probably one of those that he didn't give Jack any space on that play, which is why it's a blocking foul.
Defender's got to give the guy enough room to catch it and turn around, and in that one's probably what the call was, Sam.
It is called on Lane Horde, just his first. Had to make sure everybody's
That foul is assist to number 12, Lane Horde.
on the same page at the scores table. We're back underway. 3:45 remaining here in the first half. Grayson trails by 2. Logston up top. Drives down the left side. Now pulls back. Step back left wing. 3. Got it! Cougs back on top now. Jack Logston, we mentioned in the break, we were talking off air, said, got to get him going. And back-to-back threes for Jack. That's a good way to get it going.
Yeah, that'll work, Sam. And he's the type of player, he can just go on streaks, 10, 15 points in a row. And for the Cougar hopeful, that's what we'd be looking for right now.
I think next time down the floor, you got to give him another touch.
Without question.
Taylor, again, slowing this pace down. The game has been played at their pace. And Josh Kays said in the pregame, as there's a 3 knocked in topside by Carter Wise. For one, he said he can shoot. 2, he said he believes the pace will decide this game. And right now it has, because the pace has been in favor of Taylor.
Yeah, Wise coming off the bench. We heard he was a good shooter. He proved it there.
Logston, double teams, crosses to Armstrong in the corner. Martis, 3, good! Yeah, Martis can shoot it too.
Yeah, we watched Jagger all year knock down shots like that. He's going to pick up a cheap foul out on the perimeter there.
And that is his second. And the team's third. Grayson County leads by 1, 2:35 remaining here in this first half of play. There's a media timeout on the floor as this is Cougar basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Grayson County leads Taylor County 21-20, 2:35 remaining in the first half of play. Sam Gormley and Stephen Smith with you. Stephen, big story right now for Grayson County. Both Brody Armstrong and Jagger Martis dealing with foul trouble. I just saw Chase Ballnock check in. I'm presuming it's for Brody, right?
Well, he's talking to Jagger right now, so I wonder if he's maybe not going in for Jagger Martis, but whichever one it is, you have to think that be a pretty short stay on the bench even with 2 fouls here.
It's been a good game so far. These two teams did match up in a scrimmage earlier this season, back in November, and it was all Grayson County. 83-59, they won that game. And Stephen, you mentioned Josh Kays said that his exact quote was, they put it on us that day. But because of that, he almost said it was a good thing because they changed their entire defensive philosophy because of it, and now allow only 58 points a game, including holding some good offensive teams to well below their average.
Yeah, looking at a 1-3-1 type look, and heard one of the other coaches or teams they were playing against said, they're used to seeing a 2-3, but that 1-3-1 kind of gives it a little bit of a different look.
21-20, Grayson County leads with 2:35 remaining in the first half.
Brody's grandpa's got his shirt up and his belly painted, cheering on the Cougars up the way here.
Really good Cougar crowd has turned out here today. 2:30 remaining in the first half, back underway. Cooper Stone has it as he crosses the timeline across the high side. Ballnock fell down as it was Martis who left the game. Armstrong remaining in the game with those 2 fouls. Vernon drives in on Gaither. Flip shot good for Vernon. Really strong move by Bryce Vernon. He also has been offered by Campbellsville. He's taken the most 3-pointers on the team, but shows he can.
Yeah, number 32, Close, is checked back in the game.
Logston in the corner. Immediately the hand in his face. He'll pull up with a hand in his face on the 3. Back iron not there. Rebound spiked out of bounds by Gaither. And it'll head back towards Taylor County.
Looked like the right call as Caden was flying in and got his hand on that one, knocking it out of bounds.
Rebounding total is only 15-13 in favor of Taylor County. Stephen, I would have thought it was a lot more than that.
Yeah, it seemed like they're getting every single one on the defensive end, and I know Close was able to grab that one offensive rebound, but I'm like you, I thought it would be a little bit more than that.
Cougars only shooting 30% from the field this year. They average shooting over 50% as Gaither gets a steal. Fast break, dunk!
Let's go, man. Caden Gaither getting a steal, getting a run out, dunking.
A dunk at Rupp, looking like Otega Owe is close, double teamed on the inside. It doesn't matter. He puts it in to answer. 6 points for Brighton Close. And Taylor back in front now, 24-23 with 1:23 remaining here in this first half of play. Logston up top, picks the dribble up, gives it left side to Armstrong, into the corner to Bonnock, gets the defender in the air. Bonnock, no look, pass to Armstrong, left side. Back up to Logston, swings it over right side to Langdon, into the corner to Gaither, gets the defender in the air. Gaither runs the baseline, jump pass to Bonnock in the corner. Bonnock drives in, feeds it inside to Armstrong.
Good.
And Armstrong puts the jumper in. 5 points for Brody. Grayson back in front now, 25-24. A ton of lead changes early on in this game.
Really good ball movement that time by the Cougars.
Vernon, three off the right side. Not there. Rebounded by guess who? Chase Bonnock for Grayson County. See, Travis Johnston, he kind of held the slow down. 43 seconds left in the first half. Are you holding?
I guess, like I always say, Sam, if they'll let you, but you definitely don't want to pass up a good shot.
Logston has it, crosses it to Langdon. Sure, Grayson would be fine with taking a lead to the half as well. Langdon feeds it to Armstrong left side. Back up top now to Langdon. 20 seconds remain here in the first half. Grayson County leads by 1 point right now. Now Logston just holding the ball. Just some light token pressure from Taylor County. 10 seconds now remain in the half. Logston spins with 8 seconds. Good defense, though. Logston on the right side. Picks them, gets the defender in the air to Gaither. Shot from the baseline. Does not go in. Gets the defender in the air to Gaither. Shot from the baseline. Does not go in as Gaither was taken out. After the play, Travis Johnston wanted a foul. The foul does get out. After the play, Travis Johnston wanted a foul. The foul does not come. Lead 24 here in the Sweet 16 as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
You give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you. Feel the power of community and compassion in Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Let's just wing it.
Then you tried. Friend said.
Told you we should have called an expert.
So you decided to try again, but with a pro. Now you're on an unplanned adventure. At your global getaway.
On the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Has against Taylor County 25-20. This on YouTube. Looks like we're having some reason it starts a live audio stream. You go up to the top, hit listen, K105. You can't see Brody Armstrong's face on for that. So you can do it that way. So just letting you know there is that option. And then also you can download sure. Other side, 43.5%, and in that second quarter, Taylor County shot 60% from the field, allowing them to outscore Grayson 15-13.
Yeah, you begin to break down, and you look at the shooting for halftime, 4 for 9 from the three-point line, 9 for 26 from the field. Cougars have made all 3 of their free throws. But, just some things, no doubt, the coaches will be looking at and talking about. And one thing, no doubt, that they will be talking about is close when he gets the ball down low.
Grayson County at the half. They lead Taylor County 25-24. We'll take a break, have a little bit more after this. This is Cougar Basketball, presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
At Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield, Dr. Priyank Chauhan provides compassionate care for adults and seniors. Board certified in internal and geriatric medicine, he's dedicated to managing chronic conditions, preserving independence, and enhancing the quality of life. Proudly serving Grayson County, because your health matters. Schedule today. Call Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield at 270-259-8888.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Remember when your friend used
basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Rupp Arena here as Grayson County has an advantage against Taylor County at the half by 1 point, 25-24. Stephen, this is usually the point in the broadcast where we go through scores. But hey, guess what? There's only two scores to bring you. And it is that St. X defeated Covington Catholic in the first game of the day. And in the second game, North Laurel took down Warren Central. So you'll have St. X against North Laurel will be playing in the first game on Friday. And the second game will be the winner of our game against the winner of the nightcap tonight, which is between Great Crossing and Danville Christian, who Grayson County has already seen this year. Great Crossing, of course, they are the defending champions. Again, to those of you that are watching or listening on our Facebook or YouTube, we're dealing with some minor internet issues. You can always go to the link. In fact, we have put a comment on there, and if you click that link, you can listen that way. It'll be a lot smoother that way. That's another way for you to do it. We understand we're trying to do it, and honestly, Stephen, there's nothing we can do about it. It's when there's 15,000 people in here, maybe not quite that many, but when you've got that, and, probably 75 media all on the same internet, it gets a little cluster. So again, just keep an eye on that.
A lot of data trying to go through a few wires is definitely, and we're doing the best we can. We appreciate everybody tuning in, but I don't know, Sam, how many people are going to be left in Grayson County right now when I look up and I see all this orange in here.
It is definitely extremely orange here. And again, if Grayson County does hang on and win this game, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves by any stretch. They would play again on Friday afternoon at 1:30 p.m. And if the Cougars do win, there will be no school in Grayson County on Friday. I know that there was a half day today. I'm sure that broke Hannah's heart.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier and was talking about, man, I really hope they win. It'd be great for them to win a game, but I'd be happy with no school too.
It would be. It would be pretty nice. Yeah, no question about that. Grayson County leads by 1 at the half. We'll come back, run down the stats from the first half of play after this. This is Cougar Basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Quality paves the way. That's the motto of Scotty's Contracting in Stone. All of the crushed stone products from Scotty's Quarry in Litchfield are mined underground. Scotty's Contracting and Paving provides cleaner products made from pure limestone. If you agree that quality makes the difference, contact the team at Scotty's Contracting in Stone for crushed stone products for your project at 259-5696. That's 259-5696. Our quarry is located on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Midway Pharmacy might not have the best selection of fashion accessories, and that's because they're much more interested in your health and less interested in whether or not you're stylish. At Midway Pharmacy, you're getting more than a pharmacy. You're getting a pharmacist who's committed to working with you on all things health-related. Rely upon the full team of pharmacists at Midway Pharmacy. Experience what matters the most when you visit any county-wide location of Midway Pharmacy.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Susan writes, I'm remodeling my kitchen and Future Designs had everything I needed. They even helped me design my dream kitchen. Thanks, Susan. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Hey, Cure, inviting you to tomorrow's Rick Burke on Unscreened. Me tomorrow morning at 5 on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
This is the Rick Burgess Show. Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K.
For Spencer Langdon in to help pace Grayson County in this game. I mean, Stephen, right now for Grayson County, there's a couple of big things that we're going to need to talk about. Number one, foul trouble at least is something that is worth mentioning. Brody Armstrong and Jagger Martis both have 2 fouls. That's something we're going to have to keep an eye on as this game goes along, especially with Brody.
Yeah, and, you just look down the stats and you see, I guess these are the official game stats. I don't know how reliable that they are. But you've only had 4 turnovers in the game. Grayson County only has 1, and then Taylor County has 3. So it's been a pretty clean game from that perspective so far.
And I believe that, honestly, as far as turnovers. It has been a relatively clean game. For Grayson County right now, they're just shooting, 15% below what their average is on the season. And you think, hey, we get closer to that in the second half, you're feeling decent enough when it comes to it. Taylor County is a team shooting 43%, which is about 6.5% lower than what they usually shoot. So, I mean, you're going to see some of that stuff start to balance out as this game goes along.
Well, some of the other things you look at, and you've held Cooper Stone to only 4 points, and he's averaging, 21, something like that, I think, and they've done a really good job on him. But they've done a good job on everybody offensively, but they've really broke it up really well, and all 7 guys that got in, or 6 guys that got in the game have at least 3 points.
Grayson County leads this game 25-24 at the half. Let's talk about this second half here. Maybe a couple of keys for Grayson County in this second half. For me, I think fouling is a huge thing. But I think, defense for the most part was pretty decent. It's just, and it's wild that we say that rebounding's been an issue, and yet the Cougars are just being out-rebounded by 2.
Yeah, it's looked a whole lot more than that, and I think going back to the turnovers, if you ask either coach at before the game, you said, okay, you got 3 turnovers, you got 1 turnover. I think they'd both be really, really pleased with that. And again, I think holding Stone to only 4 points has been a big thing, and can't let him get free and get a little bit of a momentum going offensively.
What do you think Travis Johnson's message was?
Continue to stay calm, continue to take care of the ball like you did in the first half. There was one possession I remember specifically that they ran down. Caden Gaither got a penetration, kicked it to the corner, and then they kicked it right back in the lane to Brody Armstrong for an open jumper. And I think we all would agree that when we share the ball like we can, we're a much, much better team on the offensive end. Wonder what's happening.
What?
I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah, right.
Our lake customers with landscaping Our crushed stone products.
We've ignored. It's pretty expensive, you know. Thing. Down to hang out on basketball.
Arena, where Grayson County has a lead at the half, 25-24. About ready for us to roll here in the second half of play. It will be Grayson County basketball.
Yeah, Jagger Martis had to set a little bit there at the end of the second quarter, and him leading the game with 10 points. I think you probably want to try to get him started pretty quick offensively as well here in the third quarter.
Second half's underway. Grayson County leads by 1 here in the Sweet 16, trying to win a game for the first time since 2009 here. Martis misses the 3, but there to clean it up and put it back in with a one-handed putback is Jack Longston on the inside. Nobody stopped him. He tried for the one-handed dunk, but a one-hand tip-in works the same.
Yeah, offensive rebound could be a big thing in this second half here, Sam, and a good start for the Cougars and Jack Logston.
Logston just used his length to get in there, and Martis is going to pick up his third foul on a downhill drive. Curling around was Griffin Hines, and a story to watch. Martis' third foul of the ball game.
Yeah, that's a big one, Sam. As important as he is to us, really on both ends of the floor. Coach Johnson's really thinking right now on whether he leaves him in or not.
Free throw for Griffin Hines. First one good. He's now 2 of 3 for the game. Stephen, what do you do? I think you leave him in.
I think you leave him in right now, definitely if he picks up the fourth. But he's a smart enough player to realize he's got 3 and to stay out of trouble.
Both of them knocked in by Griffin Hines. Martis, I think, is a player you can trust.
Unlike myself, where I would have picked up the fourth one already as the game just started back.
Back in the first quarter, probably.
Yeah, that's
Martis
exactly
left
right.
side. Jump pass, right wing to Langdon. Langdon did a good job grabbing that pass. Cuts to a feeding Armstrong on the pass. And the basket's good for Armstrong on the inside. That's maybe the best offensive possession we've seen from Grayson County tonight.
Yeah, looking better on the offensive end in that one. So got to lock in on defense here.
Vernon, he spins all the way around and gives it into the corner. Now back left side to Stone. Gets Langdon in the air. Stone pulls up a 3. He's fouled, and the basket's good.
Yeah, Spencer came around the backside of him and hit him on the head. Stone did a pretty good job of selling it as well.
Langdon called for just his first foul, team's second. And Stone will have a chance to convert on the 4-point play. He's 76% from the line. He had a big 3-point play as well in the 5th Region Championship game against North Hardin, and he converts on that one there. Taylor County back in front now,
Sinking back
30-29.
That 1-3-1 now that we talked about.
Langdon, jump pass, left wing Armstrong. He'll step into the left wing
That'll
3.
work.
It's good! Headband power, Brody Armstrong puts the Cougs back up by 2.
That's the thing with the zone. We can shoot them out of it really quickly as they started out here in the second half.
Open 3 in the corner, good!
And you know, three and a half in this third quarter.
Something tells me those won't be just going to pull up a 3. It's missed. Picked up on the floor is going to be a jump.
Brody Armstrong is on it and get the
as shoot 2% from 3 at time. Side goes back towards the middle. Out of the way to not side. Gets the defender in the not found. Inside close, must have gone straight up.
Saw a lot of arms up front, but Jack looked like he probably got it. Hayden open over in the far shooting.
Remaining Rebound for Grayson County. Cougars are off and running. At first, Longston slowed down just ever so slightly, though, to allow the Grayson County Cougars to set up their offense. Martis, right elbow, jumper in the lane, pops in, out, and then drops in for Martis. He's got 12 points. Cougs back on top by 2. Stone has it at the big UK logo here at Rupp Arena. Feeds into close. Picked up by Armstrong. Bodies up. Lowers his shoulder. Blocked on the inside by Armstrong. Picked up by Longston. Cougars have numbers. Longston right up the middle of the floor. Jump pass to Gaither. Corner 3. Got it! Caden Gaither knocks in a couple of threes in a row. Grayson leads by 5.
Kind of interesting right there, Assault.
Another steal. Gaither comes down the right side. Lays it in, went for the dunk, but the basket is good for Gaither. Timeout taken by Taylor County. The Cougars go on a run and take a 42-35 lead with 4:29 remaining in the third quarter. This is Cougar basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Hey, it's MB and the In the Know gang on today's show. Whitney Carmen was our guest co-host. The National Weather Service shows the path of the tornado through our community. The Clarkson Fire Department asking that you register your storm shelter. The legislature overrides the governor's veto. Venezuela defeats Team USA in the World Baseball Classic. And we go. Go Cougars. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. We'll see you then. Don't be stupid. Get in the know. Weekday mornings at 9 on Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose, and the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
42-35, Grayson County leads. Cougars 8.
Really interesting there. After we hit the 3 over here in the corner, I saw the official turn to Coach Keys to look to see if he was going to call a timeout. He didn't. Caden Gaither was able to get a steal, and we snuck 2 more points in and forced him to take that second timeout.
And I'm sure that was a calm game.
Yeah.
We've still got. You're saying trying for the entire. Keep going.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Coach Keys has watched a ton of film and his staff over the last week and something planned. Now the Cougars are certainly rolling.
Third region is played here in the Sweet 16. Was when scores table to give us the okay for us to come back here. We're waiting on the other. Wait on that.
Jagger Martis probably give him a pick up another cheap foul.
Left side, not a great one. Is Horde away from the basket? That's where you're going to want to keep him. Off to Horde. Powers through the shot. Ball knock up the. And I love Chase pick him up and say, "Hey, you're good." Foul called on Griffin.
He was a little bit tired. Obviously, a
They should. And I think they've done a pretty good job here tonight.
I agree.
Longston on the right side. He spins, gives it to Langdon, steps in, left side three, got it! Cougs are feeling it here in this second half of play. They lead by 10 now with 3:48 remaining in the third quarter.
Now it's where your defense has got to step up and keep close from getting the ball down low.
Right side Hines in on Bonnock. Good job by Bonnock to shut off that drive, and a walk is going to be called top side on Carter Wise.
You can see Stone coming from that backside, and Hines was really trying to get it to him, but drug that pivot foot a little bit before he was able to make the pass.
Vernon re-enters the game for Taylor County. Vernon been held relatively quiet today. 4 points for him. He averages just about 15. 0 threes made by him. 62% of his shots come from three-point range this year. Longston in the lane on the right side. Little bit too much on it. I'm talking about 6 centimeters too much, and he can't get the shot to drop in. Taylor County headed the other way. The aforementioned Vernon Has it on the left side, feeds it into Close. Close spins on Armstrong, double team, lowers his shoulder, basket's good, and he's fouled on the inside. And if that's on Armstrong, which I believe it is, that'll be his third.
Yeah, you could read Brody's lips right there. He's saying nobody was helping me, and you know that they've been talking about that when Close catches it down low, that they've been collapsing really well on him, but that time nobody got there quick enough.
Close moves into double figures with that basket. He'll try to convert on the N1. He's 0 of 2 today, and he drops that one in. That's a big play for Taylor County after they'd fallen behind by 10. But now you need to stop on the defensive end. Logston dribbles it off of his foot. Ball knocks there, though, to pick it up. Gives it back now to Gate. Tough call.
Yeah, right there where it was at, because it was so far away from the basket. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't have any effect on the play. Referee definitely thought that it did, and she called the foul. We bragged on them too quick, Sam.
Well, no one's perfect.
That's
no one's
exactly
perfect,
right.
Including us. Very much so, including us.
Absolutely.
45-38, Grayson County has the lead against Taylor County. 2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Stephen, right now, Travis Johnston is talking with all of his coaches. They're letting the players go in, and I saw Jagger Martis come in, and he was leading the huddle, and now he's saying something to Brett Johnston. They know this is a longer huddle, and you can tell the Cougars right now are pretty much splitting this timeout up. Players only half, coaches half.
Yeah, you got a kid like Jagger Martis, a senior leader on this team, and Coach Johnson probably be okay with him being the leader of that huddle for the players. Now as Coach Johnson settles in down in front of the team to start talking about scheme.
In this third quarter of play, Grayson County 8 of 12 from the field. Taylor County 4 of 7, so they're shooting the ball pretty well. But the Cougars, we mentioned it, Stephen, that they were well below their shooting average, and they have now made 5 of their last 6 shots and tried to balance that back out.
Yeah, no question, shooting has been a whole lot more here. It looks like Grayson County's going to take every second of this timeout after the Cardinals have already walked back out on the floor.
I always find that strategy interesting. Do you like taking every second, or do you like going back out on the floor, or do you think it really even matters?
I don't know that it really matters. I've always watched colleges a whole lot that their coaches will stay huddled up for what seems like the entire time, and then they'll run in there and say something very similar to what we saw there with the Grayson County coaching staff.
2 minutes, 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Grayson County leads 45-38. Sam Gormley and Stephen Smith with you here courtside at Rupp Arena in the Sweet 16. Winner advances to the Elite 8 against either Great Crossing or Danville Christian on Friday afternoon. Taylor County has it. Close, drives in on Logston. The double team comes, stripped. Ballnock got in there and takes it away. Langdon, outlet to Gaither. Gaither behind the back, gets the defender in the air, feeds it inside, wide open on the right block is Spencer Langdon to lay it in.
Really good move by Caden Gaither to not force a quick shot and just kind of waited to see what would happen. Spencer Langdon didn't stop and got all the way to the post.
It's been 25 years since Hayden's dad played in the state tournament, leading the Cougars in a loss to North Hardin. They lost that game by 6 points. Left side three, not even close by Wise. Logston has the rebound for Grayson County, and he might have been fouled in the backcourt by Stone.
Yeah, Coach Johnson wanting them to run a little bit now, pick up the pace.
On the right side, hands it off to Gaither. Gaither drives, lost the dribble, has to back it off. 2 minutes remain in the third quarter. Grayson County leads this game by 9 points. Trying to win only their second game in the Sweet 16 in program history.
There's a matchup you really like is Spencer could have the ball out on the floor with Close guarding him.
Gaither, bounce pass into Logston. The double team comes on Logston. Logston bodies up, powers through, and he walks. Is the foul is the call on the far side. Travis Johnston wanted a foul, and so do the Cougar faithful.
Yeah, couldn't really see it really well over there on the other side of the floor, but again, we credit the officials for doing a really good job, and we may disagree with it, but that's the way they saw it.
Yeah, we didn't have a great angle to see if he did or not. It was clear the fans wearing red thought it was a great call, and the fans wearing orange thought it was a poor call.
Interesting how that works.
It is wild how that works. Up top, nearly a steal by Gaither. Vernon swings it over to the far side. Handoff pass to Stone. Deep right side three for Stone.
Wow.
It goes all the way in before popping out. Logston with the rebound for Grayson. Cougars running. Outlet to Armstrong on the left side. Armstrong curls it around. Jump pass to Gaither. He does a ball fake. Feeds inside to Logston. Takes one dribble. Stripped on the way up. And it's taken away by Taylor County. They're pushing up the far side of the floor. Travis Johnston wanted a foul. And now Chase Bonnock with a steal for Grayson. And he's fouled in the backcourt.
Probably a pretty good foul right there.
Foul called on Cooper Stone, his second, team's second.
Yeah, again, probably a pretty good foul because we had a fast break coming our way. Jagger Martis is going to check back in.
I think this is a good sub, too.
Yeah, 1:15 here.
In for Bonnock.
But again, Bonnock providing really, really good minutes while he was in there, Sam.
You got that on a hotkey just to push at any moment?
Yeah, isn't that the truth?
Have you ever said Chase Bonnock gives bad minutes?
No, had a couple steals there, and, you know, he provides that emotional boost coming off the bench.
47-38, 1:10 remaining in the third quarter. Martis spins all the way around, gives it to the elbow to Armstrong. Armstrong spins, he bodies up to the basket, throws it out. Langdon and him not on the same page. Langdon was able to get it, though, before it went out of bounds across that far side of the floor. Langdon up top, into Armstrong. Double team comes. Armstrong spins around, gets the hole with the left hand and puts it in. Brody Armstrong puts it in. Travis Johnston wants a timeout to put Chase Bonnock back in the game. Cougs up by 11 with 15.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Timeout taken by Travis Johnston, just a 30-second timeout. This is a big moment. You think back here, Stephen, to the game against Davis County. You're really similar in the realm of not as far as stylistically and so on, but as far as just score-wise, this is where Grayson County got out to the lead, but allowed Davis to come back and make us go gray. I would prefer that not to happen tonight. How do they do that?
Well, the one thing is you don't see Jonathan Moss down on that in that red team. Cooper Stone's a fantastic player. I don't think he's quite on the level that Jonathan Moss is yet. But right now, as you don't have any cheap fouls, and you continue this lockdown defense that you're seeing by the guys in orange.
Cougars shooting the ball outstanding in the third quarter. We're back underway. Cougars didn't know that we were back underway. And Travis Johnson to clap the hands to say, hey, keep an eye on it. Curling it around over to the far side to Stone. Gets Langdon in the air. Stone drives in on Bonnock. Basket good, and he's fouled. Bonnock was out of position. Langdon was out of position as well. That was just a very poor defensive possession for Grayson, something we haven't said a lot of. Bonnock called for his second foul, and it'll be Cooper Stone to try and convert on the and one.
Kind of an offense for defense right there. Bonnock coming out for Brody Armstrong here for this final. Well, you think final. I don't know if you hold for one with 38 left or not.
Stone makes the free throw. I think you do what you usually say, Stephen, of if you have a high percentage shot, you're going to take it. But if not, you're fine with making at least an 8-point advantage headed to the final frame.
Jalen Anderson checking in, giving Cooper Stone his first break of the game.
He is an elite. Langdon just takes it coast to coast, and nobody stopped him. Way up Langdon.
You know, Taylor County probably thinking you maybe will hold for one right there, but Spencer Langdon saw it differently and went all the way.
Now, Taylor County, do you hold for one here with 18 seconds? It appears that they will. I don't know but I guess you don't want to give the ball back to Grayson.
True.
Anderson up top. He is an elite athlete, very good football player. He's a freshman and already has an offer from EKU.
And not really the biggest size, so he must be quite a player, Sam.
He's a running back and a wide receiver. Inside, blocked by Longston, gives it to Gaither. Half-court shot, he doesn't get it off, and it wasn't good anyways. At the end of the third quarter of play, Grayson County leads Taylor County 51-41. We head to the fourth quarter as this is Cougar basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Remember, say,
let's just wing it.
Then you and when you got lost, your friend said,
told you we should have called an expert.
So you decided to try off on an don't experts at your global getaway.
Visit yourglobalgetaway.com.
51-41, Grayson County leads Taylor County as we get ready to start. Stephen, you're up 10. That third quarter for Grayson County was about as good as you could have. How does shooting 73.3% from the field sound to you.
Yeah, that'll help, Sam. And I just heard Coach Johnson tell his players on the bench down in front of us, hey, we got 4 timeouts. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. If it looks like at all that you got plenty of timeouts to use here.
Here's the stat of the third quarter, though. What did we talk so much about halftime? Felt like it was major 8. Third quarter. That counts.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Grayson County leads 51-41 as we start the fourth quarter. Cougars trying to win a game at the Sweet 16 for only the second time in program history. Off now to Armstrong, back now to Langdon on the right wing. Langdon in on close, step back 10 on the left side, rolls out, rebound ripped away by Stone for Taylor County as he was fighting with it for Gaither. Stone angles back towards the far side of the floor, gives it back to a trailing Vernon. 3 is way short, and an offensive foul is, I think, on close. It is on close. First foul.
Well, that's Sam, that's impressive. A guy as big as he is. Question is a banger only having 1 foul. That's pretty impressive.
Maybe one could have been. I think that they've been doing anything, to protect him or anything.
At his size, pretty light on his feet.
Almost like he's an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
51-41. Langdon drives, kicks off to Armstrong. Armstrong takes a couple of dribbles in, pulls up from 15, and it rolls all the way in before popping out close with a rebound for Taylor County. Up the far side of the floor goes Cooper Stone. Grayson leads by 10. Stone lowers his shoulder, gets around Langdon. Flip shot left side, good, and he'll go to the line. Stone starting to heat up.
Yeah, Spencer did a pretty good job defense right there. Stone was just a little bit better offensively than he was on the defensive side.
Langdon's second foul. As far as foul trouble, Armstrong and Martis have 3. That's the only foul trouble to report in the entire game. So, it's not there, but it's not there.
Yeah, 3 fouls. Of course, you don't want to pick up that 4th because that really makes Coach Johnson decide whether you come out or not, and, that'll be his call whenever it comes up.
Stone 2 of 2 from the line, and he's now 3 of 3 as he converts on another and 1. Grayson leads by 7. With 7 minutes to play. We talk about that a lot, Steven. If you're Taylor County, you got to go +1 over each of the next minutes, and if you're Grayson, you just got to win one of those. Gaither gets the defender to go by him. Gives it to Logston on the right side. Logston tried to get it inside to Armstrong. Didn't have a window, though. Logston backs it off now on the right wing, being chased backwards by Vernon. Curls it around on Vernon. Logston gets it around. Feeds it to a cutting Langdon, who lays it in on the left side.
Yeah, kind of slowed it down a little bit right there, and not something the Cougars are known for.
Stone, transition 3, in and out. Logston with another rebound for Grayson County. Logston, outlet to Armstrong, up the near side of the floor. He has Martis trailing, spikes the ball into the hands of Gaither, who spins down the lane and is fouled. Shots coming for Caden Gaither.
You think a lot about 50-50 balls. The 50-50 in that situation kind of came in favor of the guys in orange. Something to be watching here, Sam.
Cooper Stone just picked up his 3rd foul.
Something else.
Could be something to watch as this game goes along, as Caden Gaither will go to the free throw line where, Steven, he has struggled this year. And he'd probably be the first one to admit that to you, and that one goes all the way in before popping out. And sometimes when it's not your time, it's not your time. 58% from the line this year, and that one was cruel.
A little bit unorthodox. He keeps his foot, most people will toe the line there. He keeps his left foot a little bit farther back.
And misses both free throws, does Caden Gaither. 53-44, 6:18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Those are points you can't leave really any time, but especially in the Sweet 16. Vernon guarded by Langdon. Up top to Stone on the right side, picked up by Gaither. Stone lost the dribble, gains it back at the elbow.
Caden and those long arms did a pretty good job on Stone right there.
Horde drives in on Armstrong. Back up top now at the right elbow. Left wing, fakes the pass. Up top now to Vernon. Vernon guarded, and a foul going to be called on Grayson County. Called on Langdon. That'll now be his 3rd foul. Team's 2nd.
Yeah,
54 remaining in this game. 53-44, Grayson leads. Vernon Bumped by Langdon. Bumped into a step-back three. No good. Rebounded by Close. Close takes a dribble. Spins towards the baseline, but it was shut off. Up top, open three by Hines. It's good.
Yeah.
Hines is the shooter, and they left him alone. And now pressure coming for Taylor County. Grayson County breaks it with ease as Langdon comes up the near side of the floor.
Stone requires so much attention when he catches it down in the post. Looked like we had 3 guys around him there for a second, kicked out to the open shooter.
Logston took a peek at the scoreboard and sees his team is up 6 with 5.5 remaining in the game. Logston up top, gives it to Gaither on the left wing. Gaither curling it around, gives it to Armstrong, right wing, 3, too strong, dies on the back of the rim. Stone, though, had the rebound, it was stripped by Gaither. Gaither goes up, left side, count the basket! He'll go to the line! Caden Gaither having himself a day.
Just a huge play right there, but possibly more important, that's 4 on Cooper Stone.
Stone called for his 4th foul. And I don't know if you're Josh Kays, you can take him off the floor. Gaither, he just missed 2 free throws. It doesn't matter if you put this one in to convert on the N1.
Yeah, I don't think they can afford to take him out at this point, Sam, down.
And he misses it. Rebounded by Close. Gaither up to 12 points now in this game, and a foul up the far side called on Gaither. That'll be his 2nd foul and the team's 3rd. This year, the Cougars win. Caden Gaither scores in double figures, 15-0.
I'll take it.
I like those odds.
Absolutely.
The Collins transfer playing outstanding tonight. Stone deep on the right side, gives it to Close top side. You're going to be fine with letting him stay all he wants out there. He drives in, lost the ball, gains it back, and Longston had it. Close gains it back. His floater is missed. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Grayson County. 4:56 remaining in the game. 55-47 Grayson County leads.
Yeah, Jack got a hand on that one, tipped it out. A pretty good job of keeping that one out of Close's paws there.
4:56 remaining in the 4th quarter. They give it to Close. To Hines on the right side. In the corner, Vernon, 3, not there. Rebounded by Langdon for Grayson County. How do you balance slowing down versus not slowing down, Stephen?
I think you got to keep going, Sam, because that's our game and that's the way we feel comfortable. It almost came back and bit us in the Davis County game. So
Langdon
I think
gets around the defense, goes to the hole. Too strong on the shot at the rim. Gaither with a rebound, though, for Grayson County.
Getting offensive rebounds are pretty big when you're trying to take the air out of the ball.
Curls it around, spins down the lane, gives it off to Longston. Pump fake, 3, left side, not there off the back of the iron. Langdon knocked the rebound away. Armstrong was there as well, and since they were fighting over it, the ball goes out of bounds off of Grayson County.
Yeah, that's a really tough break right there that you had Brody and Spencer both giving it all going to the ball, and I think Spencer's the one that knocked it out.
55-47, 4:18 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To the hole goes Stone, layup good. Nobody stopped him, and he curls it around on that right block. Cougs lead by 6, 55-49. Armstrong down the right side, gets the hole, nobody stops him, and the flip is good in transition.
Got to get back because Taylor County, even on makes, are trying to press it pretty fast on offense.
Stone off the handoff pass, far side 3, good for Cooper Stone. He's feeling it. Is Stone in this game trying to keep the Cardinals in it? That's 19 now for Cooper Stone. Martis breaks the timeline. He's been relatively quiet in the 2nd half. Logston left alone in the corner, gets around Vernon, crosses to Armstrong, low pass, knocked out of bounds by Grayson County, and it'll head towards Taylor County. 3:28 remaining in the game. 57-52, Grayson County leads by 5. Getting a little sloppy down the stretch here is Grayson County.
Yeah, and Stone really feeling it on the offensive end. Just gotta keep him in front of you, and if he keeps moving back, you got to go with him.
And you'd love for him to pick up that 5th foul if you can. A deep 3, right side for Stone. He is human, misses that. Longston has the rebound and is fouled by Close. And it's probably about time that one's been called, Steve.
Yeah, Close shook his head there. He knew it was a foul, just didn't want to start a fast break for Taylor County.
It's only the 4th team foul on Taylor County. The next foul Grayson County will shoot. 3:14 remaining in the game. Grayson County leads by 5 points. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left. Cougars trying to advance to the Elite 8 for only the 2nd time in program history. They would play either Great Crossing or Danville Christian, the latter of which they've already beaten this year.
Cougar satisfied with just bringing it up, moderate pace.
Left side Langdon, into the corner to Martis. Martis drives the baseline, gets the hole, and lays it in. Nobody stopped him, and Martis gets the easy basket. Cougars up 7 on the other side. Hines on the left wing. Gives it back now to Stone, picked up by Langdon. Stone drives in, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Langdon. That would have been the 5th. And it was very close, Stephen. Langdon, though, that is now out.
Fouls beginning in this one.
And that is a media. Timeout. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the ball game. Grayson County leads by 7. This is Cougar basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole term. The arcade games, drinks, and Hometown.
Grayson County faithful will be able to get on their feet for those last 2 minutes and 50 seconds and help the boys in orange bring this one home.
It will be Taylor County ball out of this. We mentioned foul trouble right now. Both teams will be shooting free throws for the remainder of this game. Foul trouble. Langdon has 4 for Grayson County. Stone has 4 for Taylor County. Honestly, Steven, it's one of these things. If Grayson can get that 5th foul on Stone, this game is probably over.
Yeah, and he had, four points at halftime and had kind of exploded since then with leading the game with 19. But then you look up at the scoreboard, you got Cooper Stone with 19, but then Brody Armstrong is 14, Jagger Martis 14, Spencer Langdon 11, Gaither with 12, and surprisingly Jack Logston with only 8.
But he has 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 blocks to go along with that.
Yeah, that'll help. And only 1 foul.
Which is maybe the most important statistic of this game. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the game. Grayson County leads by 7 points, trying to win only their 2nd game in the Sweet 16 in program history. Last time was in 2009, which was the last time they played here at Rupp Arena. Stone on the left wing, guarded by Gaither. Stone gets to his left hand and flips into the corner to Vernon, who's been held relatively quiet today. Vernon over to the far side. And
position he saw come in a little bit.
The timeline at the big UK logo here. Extending the defense, man-to-man. Langdon into the corner to Gaither. As back into the game is Jalen Anderson. He's the really good athlete guarding Gaither. It's just man-to-man, half court. Logston up top, tight defense. Cougars looking for a foul. It would be fouls as well, and Travis Johnston is going to take a timeout. Josh Kays was wanting a 5-second call. I think Logston did break it, though. And it will be a 30-second timeout taken by Travis Johnston. As far as timeouts go, Taylor County has 2 fulls and a 30. Travis Johnston has all 3 of his full timeouts remaining. The possession arrow is in favor of, I believe that's in favor of Taylor County here, Steve. It is. I'm looking here. That's the one, the issue is that we're kind of blocked as to where exactly we can see it, and it's not on the scoreboard, the scoreboard that's above us, the ribbon scoreboard.
Yeah, it's just kind of a little bit different because you got the stats up in the corners, then you got the big scoreboard up in the middle that's really not very good for us. We got the stats in front of us here on the tablet, but a lot of information available if you look around.
We're not at the Cougar Den anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Out of the timeouts, 59-52. Grayson County leads with 2:08 remaining in the game. Armstrong gives it into the backcourt to Jack Logston. Logston guarded by Vernon, where he'll break the timeline across the near side of the floor. Hand off to Martis. Martis curls it around, and he's fouled by Vernon.
That's not the one you want to foul, I don't think. And probably, if you're thinking about fouling, you probably want to try to send Caden Gaither or Spencer Langdon to the free throw line. But Jagger Martis going to the line to shoot 2.
Martis 3 of 3 today, over 90% for the season. The LaRue County transfer who has been the glue for this Grayson County team.
Only shot 6 free throws tonight, Sam. It's
first one for Martis. Good. Nothing but net for Jagger Martis. Brighton Close re-enters the game. Martis had arguably the biggest shot in Grayson County basketball history about a week and a half ago to eliminate the defending region champion Davis County. And he makes both of those free throws. If you ask him, he'd say those were the 2 biggest shots of his career, though, because it puts the Cougs up 9 with 1:50 remaining.
Jagger the Dagger coming through again.
Hand off to Vernon, up top. Back into Close. Armstrong got a hand on it, but Close too strong. Powers it in. And that's okay. You're fine with trading off those 2 points if you can get 2 on the other end.
Yeah, I agree with you, Sam. It's not that big of a deal to let them.
Langdon splits the defense. Langdon bounce pass to a cutting Armstrong, who then is fouled. Armstrong will get free throws coming. Very close to a steal, but Lane Horde picks up his second foul.
Sam, I'm nervous. I think I could thread a running sewing machine right now.
2 coming for Brody Armstrong this season, 79%. First free throw, good for Brody Armstrong. You know who's not nervous? Number 0 in orange.
No, it's a different backdrop right there, but that rim's the same distance away from where Brody's foot is, and how many thousands of these has he's taken, possibly none bigger in his career.
His second free throw shooting into a sea of orange is good.
Big
rattles in for Brody Armstrong. Grayson County back up to a 9-point advantage with about 90 seconds remaining.
Gaither probably in denial on Stone right now.
Up top, Close. Spins, gives it into the corner. Driving in, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Brody Armstrong. Is on the spin. Lane Horde made contact with Armstrong. That's going to be free throws, and it's going to be Armstrong's 4th foul. 2 free throws for Lane Horde. 63% from the stripe this year. Not a great free throw shooter.
No question you're going to leave Brody Armstrong in the game with 1:20 left and those 4 fouls.
The Cougar fans to our right make a lot of noise, and it's a missed free throw for Lane Horde with 1:20 remaining in the game.
Do we get chicken if they miss 2, Sam? Not one of our sponsors, but if they want to, we definitely take it.
If there's one thing about us, we'll never turn down free food.
That's exactly right.
Lane Horde makes the second free throw. And do we have a timeout? No, substitution. As it'll be Carter Wise back in. Remember, he is the shooter for Taylor County. He's hit some big shots during the 5th region tournament. Logston fouled in the backcourt by Griffin Hines, his 3rd, and it's going to send Jack Logston to the stripe to shoot 2 free throws where he had a rough 3rd region tournament, which is weird because he still was pretty good.
Yeah, I really like Jack kind of took his time right there. Referee asking him to tuck his jersey in.
Jack was walking down the floor like he's an 85-year-old man, you know? He has 2 free throws.
Probably feels like it.
Dribbles it twice. Lets it fly. Money for Jack Logston. Full-fledged subs in for Taylor County. Close, Vernon, and Horde into the game. Logston to try and give the Cougars a 10-point advantage with 1:20 left. Leads the state in free throw percentage, and he shows off why. Makes them both. 65-55, 1:20 remaining in the game. Gaither nearly stole the inbounds pass. Stone, timeout taken as it's an 8-point game now with 1:14 left, and it'll be a full timeout. County will lead by 8. One on K.
Collection of perfume. healthy. You're getting work at any county wide.
It's peace of mind. Someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. Protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
I just heard Travis Johnston say, Stephen, you've got 1 minute and 14 seconds left. Let's do it.
Be strong with the ball because you know the fouls are going to come. Be strong with the ball because you know the fouls are going to come. We talked about it all year when you get in a close game like this.
Grayson County ball. Official Luke Rouse comes in. I think we're waiting on media to load us back in. Steven, we're ready. Let's play.
Yeah,
we're
let's
the only
play.
ones
That's
that
exactly
matter.
right. Yeah.
That's the first horn, so it means we got 15 seconds left. Here we go. We're just waiting. Appreciate you tuning in, though, to tonight's broadcast. And if you're listening and you have a way to maybe get here on Friday, if the Cougars can hang on, let's make this thing turn even more orange. Out of the timeout, they give it into Logston. Logston double team to the backcourts, and he gives it up to the near side to Langdon, who then is fouled by Hines. You mentioned, Steven, that's Hines' fourth. Langdon, not the greatest free throw shooter for Grayson County at 73%, but he's hit some clutch ones in his career.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the Taylor County coaching staff, knowing that Spencer has at times struggled from the free throw line. These two are big, though, and he's a gamer.
First one, Langdon. No good. A little bit too much on it. 1:09 remaining in the game. How close are you thinking threes if you're Taylor?
Well, for Cooper Stone, you're thinking of that when the ball was tipped up, but for everybody else, I think you're probably that's going to be your first look unless you can get it to close
Missed both
down
free
low.
throws. Does Langdon. 65-57, 1:05 remaining in the game. Grayson leads this game by 8 points. Stone, handoff pass to the right side. Back up top now to Vernon. Vernon, jump pass back to Stone. Fadeaway three in the corner, no good. Logston with another rebound for Grayson County. Logston outlet to Armstrong up the near side of the floor, who then is fouled by Taylor County's Lane Horde. Armstrong to the stripe to shoot two.
Sam, you kind of get that feeling right now that the Cougar fans are just waiting to starting to erupt here any minute. You know, you're up 8 with 49 and a.
Armstrong first free throw.
Make it 9.
Nothing but net. Travis Johnston yells at his team and says, no fouls. Second one, Armstrong rolls in. Bernie Armstrong, 2 big free throws. Grayson leads by 10, 48 seconds remaining in the game. Vernon right up the middle, deep three, top side, he's fouled. Martis was standing in the way. Vernon took a three from the logo from Tayshaun Prince territory.
Yeah.
And as a bad luck foul on Jagger Martis, his fourth. And Vernon's going to get 3 free throws.
I think it was Jagger's momentum just got underneath him just enough. Vernon did a pretty good job of selling it too, like he's coached to do. But, yeah, that's a tough one.
3 foul shots coming for Vernon, and he's about automatic. 89% makes the first. It's the last thing you wanted to do there if you're Grayson.
Give them a chance to put points on the board.
I guess the pro is he didn't make the 3.
Yeah,
it could have been
true.
a 4-point play, but. And he gets a shooter's touch on the second one. And now this is one of these scenarios if you're Grayson County. You've got to find the ball in 24 in orange, 1 in orange, or 0 in orange.
Yep, that's exactly right. And like
if you're Taylor County, do you even guard Caden Gaither and Spencer Langdon right now?
Probably not. You probably double team Jack Logston.
All 3 free throws knocked in by Vernon. Again, possession arrow is in favor of Taylor County. 7-point Grayson County lead, 45 seconds remaining. Stone has to be careful, as there were 6 players on the floor for Taylor County, and Cooper Stone caught it. That would have been one way to end it.
Yeah.
Armstrong into Logston. Logston trapped along the baseline. Cougars have timeouts. Logston breaks it. He spins. Might need to take one here. And it's a jump pass back to Martis. And a foul is going to be called in the backcourt. Whistled on Jerron Johnson, his first.
Yeah, it makes you wonder who's got that clock in their head thinking, okay, 5, 6, 7, being ready to call a quick timeout right there.
Logston, 2 free throws. Tucks his jersey in again. I think that's the silliest thing, Steve.
I do too.
It doesn't matter. 2 coming for the Western Kentucky commit as his future head coach watches and gives a smile as he makes the free throw. One more coming. Would put the Cougars up 9. And he does it. 69-60. Grayson County has the lead. Stone angles back towards the middle. 30 seconds remaining. 3 right side, in and out. And County, it'll be a 30 seconds timeout. 69-62, 25.7 seconds left. And again, Stephen, you are in. Lose.
Right now, worked on football play. They're all downs and center, but I don't mind out the defense.
An upset. Where's Brian?
In the crowd.
69-62. A couple of more subs come in for Taylor County. And they got 5 on the floor. Okay. Let's see what Travis Johnston draws up. Do you even have time for a quick steal if you're Taylor? Up, down 7?
Well, you're going to go for it, and then you know the next thing you're trying to do is probably maybe tie up, even though the ball, well, no, the possession arrow is in Taylor County in their favor as the referees are coming together to discuss something here.
Not really sure what this might be about. It might be about a substitution here. Jerron Johnson was trying to check into the game. And I don't know what this is about here, Stephen.
Yeah, I don't either. And can't
thumbs up.
imagine
Here we go.
what it would
He's
matter.
coming into the game. Okay. Armstrong will pass in. 25.7 seconds remaining in the game. Grayson County leads by 7 points.
Caden Gaither going to be setting a screen.
They give it into Logston. He's trapped and fouled hard by Johnson. Johnson came around and gave Jack a little smack on the backside. So there was no quick steal because that probably would have been an opportunity because they had a triple team, which really turns into the quadruple team with that baseline coming into play there.
Jack done a pretty good job a couple times pivoting out of it, but.
And I think time is your best friend if you're Grayson County. 24 seconds on the clock, 24 to the line. 2 free throws for Jack Logston, and the first one's good. Logston now up to 14 points and 10 rebounds. A student section member says, "I love you, Jack." He cracks a smile, lets the second one fly, and he makes it. Timeout, Travis Johnston with 24.2 seconds left. It is a 9-point Grayson County lead. Cougars, 1 timeout remaining. Taylor County, 1 timeout remaining. Possession arrow is in favor of Taylor County. And if you're Grayson here, you just don't foul.
Yeah, you definitely don't foul. You make a contested 3-point. If don't want to get close enough that there'd be any question that you could draw a foul.
And if they want to take a 2, you let them.
Yep.
And if you're Taylor County, you got to probably be drawing up plays to get the ball in number 2's hands. And Cooper Stone.
Yeah, getting reports in right now from Glasgow, Sam, that they're already claiming victory for the Cougars in Glasgow, so
there's still
plenty of time left.
You ask Travis Johnson on that bench right now. He's saying this game is not over yet because he's seen how well Taylor County can shoot the three. 71-62. Grayson leads Taylor. 24.2 seconds remain.
I like putting a defender up front so they don't get the chance to roll the ball up. We've seen that a few times with Caden Gaither, just kind of doing a little bit of token pressure up here so that Stone can't get it rolling. But you got to be aware because he's so quick when he gets a full head of steam.
Winner of this game plays again Friday afternoon at 1:30 Eastern against either Great Crossing or Danville Christian, and that game will happen here in about an hour. It might be delayed a little bit. There's the horn. We're back underway. To get back from TV. At Rupp Arena. Stone has it. It's in. They're going to give him the layup. On the inside.
But you were able to shave off 6 seconds right there, and like you talked about, the clock.
163, 18 and a half seconds left, and Taylor's going to keep trying to extend this game. Stone makes the second. Back into the game. It's going to be Lane Horde in place of Vernon. Armstrong to trigger, 18 and a half seconds left. They give it into Logston. Logston gets around the defense, and the foul isn't coming, and there it comes. 3.5 seconds come off the clock as Logston is fouled by Horde, and that's it. Or by Hines, rather. Griffin Hines will foul out of the game.
Yeah, and you saw Jack. You had Jagger Martis over here on the hash mark on our end of the floor that was wide open, but Jack probably wisely didn't chance anything, just held on to it. And
he has confidence in himself.
A couple subs coming in as Close walks off the floor.
15 seconds remain. Taylor County, plus Logston misses something he does very well. He's made 6 straight. Make it 7. And that orange, feel it. Also starting to say.
There you go.
Lamb. Play.
Oh, nothing would cap off this win anymore, Sam, than a shotgun 3 from the UK logo.
Logston makes both free throws. Grayson County leads by 9. Stone right up the middle with 10 seconds. 3, top side, no good. Rebounded by Jack Logston for Grayson County. They will not foul. And for the first time since 2009 and only the second time in program history, the Grayson County Cougars have won a game in the Sweet 16, and they are advancing to the Elite 8 on Friday afternoon. Steven, you free on Friday.
Stone, hometown hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood. Your glory by Grace. Set for the 5th Twin Lakes Best Mix.
Is redefining entryways in Litchfield where every promises reliability. It's not just about opening doors. It's an assurance. We offer a service that ensures your door system saving you more than just peace of mind. Opt for a 2-year plan.
Expensive, you know. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends. You'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
At Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield, Dr. Priyank Chauhan provides compassionate care for adults and seniors. Board certified in internal and geriatric medicine, he's dedicated to managing chronic conditions, preserving independence, and enhancing the quality of life. Proudly serving Grayson County because your health matters. Schedule today. Call Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield at 270-259-8888.
From preschool to prepared, from ready to grow to ready to do, where new becomes normal and me becomes we, as each adventure builds resilience and flexibility, and teamwork, communication, problem solving, and responsibility give way to achievement in the classroom, on the field, and in the spotlight. Achievements measured in inches lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential meets purpose. Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
The fifth quarter show on K105 is sponsored in part by Future Designs Building Materials, due to Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. And now, the fifth quarter show with Sam Gormley on K105.
For only the second time in program history, Grayson County has won a game in the Sweet 16. They win this game by a final score of 73-64. Steven, that's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the Taylor County Cardinals on a great game and played really hard and, made it a really, really good first half. Not a ton of scoring, but a really good game. But the Cougars were just a little bit too much as the second half continued to extend there. And, when they got into free throw time, Jack and Brody stepped up and Jagger Martis knocked down the free throws when they needed to and were able to seal this one.
I mean, this season has been incredible for Grayson County. There's no other way to put it than that. And they've done something that, teams just haven't done around here. And the biggest thing, too, is they're the first team in the third region to win a game in the Sweet 16 since 2015.
Well, it just speaks to the skill level of this team. I'd kind of be interested to hear what we hear from other people around the state that maybe haven't followed the Cougars quite as closely as we have, just to hear what they think about this team. But really balanced scoring, got it done when they needed to get it done, and just an impressive win for all those people in orange today. And again, we want to tip our hat to all of the faithful that came as they're clearing out so the next two games can get in the end zone here in the fan section. But just a great atmosphere here in Rupp Arena.
An outstanding game here for Grayson County. And thing is they're not done yet.
That's exactly right. Got a few more here, Sam.
At least, listen, we could be here. I mean, I'd love nothing more than to spend my entire Saturday here. And we were talking with, I talked with some people beforehand and saying, it might cause some issues if you win Saturday morning and potentially have to come back Saturday night. And I said, man, what a great problem to have, right?
Well, it would be all right to sit in the car for a few hours out in the parking lot, but yeah, we'll worry about that when the time gets here.
Knowing you and knowing me, I think we'd be able to find some place to eat.
Probably
here in Lexington. I know our friends from KS Bar are down the road. Maybe we can go down there and see. And heck, you never know. Depending on how the Cats look on Friday, they could be home and they could be doing that. But again, Grayson County will now play again on Friday at 1:30 Eastern Time here at Rupp Arena. If you couldn't make the trip up here today, come on.
Yeah, there will be seats available. You may have to sit up top in the Gormley Kentucky basketball seats, but there were a few people up top and a few open seats down here in the bottom arena. But as this tournament continues to advance, I would look for the crowd to be a little bit bigger on Friday.
Only more orange, and they were big and they were loud tonight as well. Coming up on our fifth quarter show, we will run down the stats from this game. We will get you ready for that matchup that will happen on Friday afternoon, and we are going to talk to a member of the Grayson County coaching staff. It might be Brett tonight, because how they work this here at the Sweet 16 is they have a press conference they have to do first. And, Stephen, I don't know if the winners go first or second.
Yeah, of course, I have no idea.
I think we might have some pictures or some video from that as it goes along. So Travis might send Brett to celebrate the win. And you think Brett might be in a good mood, Stephen?
I'd say he'd be pretty pumped up. Let's go.
Final score today, Grayson County 73, Taylor County 64. We'll come back. More in the fifth quarter show comes up after this. This is Cougar Basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
At Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield, Dr. Priyank Chauhan provides compassionate care for adults and seniors. Board certified in internal and geriatric medicine, he's dedicated to managing chronic conditions, preserving independence, and enhancing the quality of life. Proudly serving Grayson County, because your health matters. Schedule today. Call Owensboro Health Family Medicine in Litchfield at 270-259-8888.
Homeowners, especially on the lake, have most likely experienced or will experience water erosion on their properties. There is a solution and preventative measures that can protect against this type of erosion. With the help of products and service from Scotty's Contracting and Stone, crushed rock road enhancements can provide erosion control and shoreline protection. Well-designed and maintained erosion control helps ensure that today's beautiful and safe landscapes remain so tomorrow. To discuss erosion control and shoreline restoration solutions with Scotty's Contracting, call 270-259-5696.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Paul Duda Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Cougar Basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Grayson County wins today and will play either Great Crossing or they will play Danville Christian coming up a little bit later on today. Or that'll be on Friday. That game is happening. The Cougars game will be on Friday, though. It is worth mentioning, though, Stephen, that if you are listening with us at home, or maybe you've gotten in your car and you listen to the game at Rupp, if you go over to, when we're done with our coverage, to WMTL 103.9 The Moose, download the app that way, you'll be able to listen to the game that way, so you'll be able to find out who the Cougars play. It's not myself and Steven. It'll be Greg Stoudemire and Jody Demling. But I know calling the Grayson game tonight was Dick Gabriel and Cameron Mills.
Yeah.
We got to talk with Cameron beforehand.
Yeah.
He was making fun of me.
Yeah, that's right.
He did?
Being the play-by-play guy with all the information.
Yeah, he said, do you have any, some information on Grayson? And I handed him my stat sheet, and he's like, he was a little overwhelmed. So he said, what about just some stats? And I said, yeah, I have stats. And I keep stats from last year in my binder just because it's rare that I need it, but why not? And I accidentally gave that to him. And he says, why do you have those? I said, well, you never know. And so I gave him this year's stats instead. Grayson County wins this game, though. Again, we're awaiting a member of the Grayson County coaching staff. I'm not sure if it'll be Brett Johnston, or if it'll be Travis Johnston, or if it'll be Daryl Meredith, or Brian Hill, or heck, maybe all. I don't know. But it'll keep rolling in. Luckily, Stephen, though, we don't have to get kicked out of our seat. At least I don't believe so. Until maybe tomorrow morning. And I don't know about you. I'm not planning on being sitting here by tomorrow morning.
No, I've got to get back to work tomorrow. Got a meeting that's taking place at the Square. But I've already texted my supervisor and told her that I was going to need Friday off, too.
Isn't that yourself?
No.
Okay.
I report.
Okay. I did just get word that somebody is potentially on the way. It looks like they might have just wrapped up in their press conference, at least Coach Travis Johnson. So he might be making his way towards us if he can find us here on press row. As Grayson County wins this game here tonight by the final score of 73-64. We'll take a break, and there's Coach Jay. We'll talk to him next. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Remember when your friend used to say,
let's just wing it?
Then you tried planning a trip alone, and when you got lost, your friend said,
told you we should have called an expert.
So you decided to try again, but with a pro. Now your friend is off on an unplanned adventure. Don't wing your dream vacation. Contact the certified experts at Your Global Getaway.
Visit yourglobalgetaway.com. It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Cougar Basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Back here to Rupp Arena, where Grayson County has defeated Taylor County by the final score of 73-64. Travis Johnston joins us now. And, Coach, your team no longer can say they're the only team to win a game at the state tournament.
Good.
I'm sure nothing feels better than that, does it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And the way we did it in the third quarter defensively with CG, kind of setting the tone, getting a few steals, and then we rebounded the ball pretty well. That third quarter was about as good as it gets for us, and it was nice to have that.
That third quarter, Stephen and I talked at the half. You all were only being out-rebounded by 2, which felt like a lot more than 2.
Yep.
In that third quarter, though, you out-rebounded them 8-2. Now, part of that is you all weren't missing shots. I think you were 14 of 18 in that quarter or something along the lines of that. But was that kind of the thought process at halftime, is trying to figure out how to rebound the ball better?
Yeah, I think so. And a lot of it was, I think, our first half, I think we were a little starstruck. It seemed like we were kind of stuck in quicksand when the shot went up. Didn't go. Just in particular, like Brody and Spencer, not that they did bad, but they're normally in there banging, going after it, and it kind of took us a while to settle in. But after that, I thought Jack did great on close in the second half, and I thought he did a really good job of rebounding. That was what we talked about, rebounding and sharing the ball more. I think we had 7 assists in the second half, which was good, and then we made our free throws, man. And when you make your free throws, it's hard for teams to catch up.
Coach, how does this sound playing in a place that these guys have never stepped on the floor before? The nerves of getting back to the state tournament, and you only had 5 turnovers.
Oh, that's really good.
Impressive.
Yeah, and I think one of them was a walk that I'm not real sure was, and we handled the ball really well. And their guards are very physical, and they got up in us. But at the end we got the ball where we needed to get it to, and we hung on to it, and we made sure that we either got shots or they fouled us.
How do you think your defense was?
I thought, for the most part, we guarded the 3 really well. I hated the part that I didn't like was we fouled too many on shots. I bet they had 5 and 1s, at least 3 or 4, and it just seemed like we kept fouling them at the wrong times. And but other than that, with they're really good, man. And Vernon is a heck of a player. Stone's a stud. And then you got the big boy inside, a couple shooters around, and they're tough to guard. And I think we were able to take them off the three-point line a little bit, especially late. And I think that was kind of the key in our run in the third quarter and the fourth quarter.
What was going through your mind when Jagger picked up that third foul early in the third quarter?
Why? That was what was going through it. It was why, but also Jagger's a really smart player.
Yeah, we talked about that on air.
I had two or three coaches telling me get him out. I had two or three telling me to keep him in, and we went with him. And then we were trying to make it close to the media to get him out, and then we were able to do that. And we managed the foul trouble pretty well. Now we can't get in foul trouble too much going forward, but I thought we managed the foul trouble pretty well tonight.
Okay, now you've got 36 hours and you'll be back here.
Hey, this is fun, though.
What awesome. You're going to be seeing one of these two teams.
Yeah.
So over here on the left, they're only the defending state champions, and I don't think anybody thought they'd be here, but those to me are the most dangerous teams at an event like this, the teams that nobody is counting on. And then a Danville Christian team that you actually got to see this year. I know A10 he's really good. You look at him and you think, oh, he's a post player, but then he steps out and what's he, like 40% from three or something like that? They got a couple of really good shooters on the outside. How do you handle the next 2 hours of watching this game, presuming that you'll do something on that? And then how do you handle tomorrow and Friday?
The only bad thing about this is I got to find something for these hooligans to do for a day. We'll find somewhere to practice, obviously, and we'll watch this game and try to get ready for it. And but, we know DCA. The biggest thing, though, is the big kid. He was averaging 12 when we played him, and now he's averaging 19 points a game. So, obviously, he's taken off. But Great Crossing, you say that nobody was expecting them to really win it because they were in the 11th region. And you had Madison Central, you had Lex Cath, Douglas, and I think every single game they play, they're like, well, I don't know if they'll win this game. And if you go look at their losses, every loss is against a very, very good team. So they're obviously really, really good. DCA is really, really good. But I like to think we're really, really good. So we'll have to dig in and scout and hopefully get these guys ready for it tomorrow.
Only 8 teams are going to still play on Friday.
Yep.
Grayson County's one of them. Coach, congrats. We'll see you Friday.
Thank you.
That's head coach Travis Johnston. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. This is Cougar Basketball presented by Litchfield Tourism on K105.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Lest Might Oak in Litchfield.
Quality paves the way. That's the motto of Scotty's Contracting in Stone. All of the crushed stone products from Scotty's Quarry in Litchfield are mined underground. Scotty's Contracting and Paving provides cleaner products made from pure limestone. If you agree that quality makes the difference, contact the team at Scotty's Contracting in Stone for crushed stone products for your project at 259-5696. That's 259-5696. Our quarry is located on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Paul Duda Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Rupp Arena, where Grayson County wins this game against Taylor County by the final score of 73-64. Stephen, time to give out our hometown hangout MVP. And I love these games because there's about 5 that we could give it to. And honestly, we could even say 6 because I think Chase Balnock really gave some good minutes off the bench. But we talked, and I agree with the one that we came up with.
Absolutely. Caden Gaither just did phenomenal, and his defense was as effective as his offense was tonight. And his long arms did a really good job, and what a great addition to this team back a few months ago, and has settled in and become a vital part.
Not done yet.
Not done yet.
So again, really quickly, we will recap this. On Friday at 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central, the Cougars will take on the winner of the game that is 20 minutes away from starting. If you would like to listen to that game, you can literally hop over to 103.9 The Moose, I think right now. I can't remember if they start 15 or 20 minutes, but you can do that and listen to that game there. And Grayson will play the winner of that game on Friday. Of course, we'll have the coverage of our game from that here from Rupp Arena. The scoring, Brody Armstrong, he had 18 points, 16 for Jagger Martis and for Jack Logston, 12 for Caden Gaither, 11 for Spencer Langdon. Stephen, this was a lot of fun, and I love that we get to do it again.
Well, I was talking to some of my college buddies before the game, and they live in different states, and they all have the class system. And, you know, you got the 2A West part of the state championship, and I think it's so special in Kentucky that we have one class. And you said it to Coach Johnson, you got 8 teams left whenever we come back in this place on Friday, and that's quite an accomplishment.
Heck, even you got to think there'll be a game already over, so there'll only be 7.
That's true.
That'll be playing there, and Grayson County will be one of those 7. And listen, when you made it this far, everybody's got the same chance.
Absolutely.
That'll wrap us up here for tonight. Grayson County will play again Friday at 1:30 Eastern. Final score, Cougars 73-64. So for Stephen Smith, this is Sam Gormley saying so long from Rupp Arena.
The fifth quarter show on K105 has been brought to you in part by Future Designs Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105, is a presentation of Heritage Media of Kentucky, Incorporated. Any rebroadcast or reuse of the images or depictions of this programming without the expressed written permission of Heritage Media of Kentucky is prohibited.
On air and online around the world. Take us wherever you go. This is WKHG Litchfield, the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Fox News, I'm Tom Regani. With gas prices rising significantly since the start of the Iran war, President Trump is taking action to try and stabilize the price of oil. Fox's Peter Ducey reports.
The president signed a 60-day waiver of the Jones Act today. That makes it easier for U.S.-flagged vessels to travel between U.S. ports. The goal is trying to keep oil prices stable, something harder with the Strait of Hormuz getting squeezed by Iran.
Trump continues to call on allies to assist U.S. efforts to free up tanker traffic in the Strait. National security officials testified today before the Senate about threats the U.S. may be facing. Fox's David Spunt reports.
Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard was not so candid. Gabbard's appearance comes one day after Joe Kent, who ran the National Counterterrorism Center, abruptly quit in a public letter objecting to the Iran operation.
America's listening to Fox News.
Small businesses are the heart of America. Like you, these entrepreneurs started out with a dream and the drive to build a better life. If you have a small business idea to grow or challenge to face, you don't have to go it alone. Since 1964, SCORE has helped millions of entrepreneurs build their businesses. Today, they are the nation's largest nonprofit source of expert mentoring, resources, and education. Whether you're starting out, building back, or have worked at it for years, SCORE will match you with specialized mentors. Our thousands of volunteers provide the guidance and connections you need for free. Your success is waiting. SCORE is ready to help. Find a mentor today at SCORE.org.
K105 Weather from the Wave Storm Tracking Team is brought to you by Your Global Getaway. Start planning your adventure now at yourglobalgetaway.com.
Twin Lakes weather.
Your furnace is going to get a workout again tonight as we drop into the 30s for overnight lows heading into Thursday morning. There is a small shower chance Thursday afternoon, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon as a very weak system moves through. It's only a 20% chance. The bigger story will be the warmer air for Thursday. High near 64 degrees. Here comes our Friday, the official start of spring with a high in the lower 70s. I'm Wave Storm Tracking Team meteorologist Ryan Hoke.
WKHG Litchfield.
Serving Grayson County since 1967. We are the Twin Lakes Best Mix. K105.